Oh my god, it is cold. It is winter here in Melbourne and I hate it. It's always raining, wet, can't skate, it gets dark early. Personally, just not a fan of it. I've also been that little bit lazy, demotivated of late about setting up a new board. Been riding the girl board of late. Done my full review on that. If you want to look at that, I'll leave that in the comments below. But today, I'm going to set up something a little bit different, or different for me anyway. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're going well wherever you are. And today, like I mentioned, setting up a new deck. Bird's obviously excited as well. I'm going to be setting up an Anti Hero Grimple Stix, which is something totally different for me, mainly because one, Anti Hero, and two, that this deck's a bit bigger than I'm used to. It's going to be an 8.4 deck. I usually ride either like 8.125, which is rarely, or mainly I always ride 8.25s. So I'm going to sort of run over like why I picked this deck up. Going to set it up as well. So I'm going to talk a little bit of talking while I set it up. What trucks and stuff I'm going to be putting on it and why I'm going to be putting that on it. And yeah, just going to set it up. Hopefully get a little bit of session later today. Maybe have to go find undercover or just wait till tomorrow. So hopefully I get some footage for this video, or I'll tack it onto a whole new video and do like my first impressions video on this Anti Hero Grimple Stix, which I think it's technically an Anti Hero, but it's also branded as Grimple Stix. There's a few reasons why I generally don't ride like Anti Hero decks like this, because like one, that they're generally more towards like tailored towards transition skaters with their wider wheelbase for better stability. But I found this one. This one's like I mentioned, is Grimple Stix. So it's a bit different to your normal Anti Hero. It's still built, like it's still made in the same factory and still under the same umbrella as Anti Hero. But this one here is an 8.4, so it's a bit bigger than I'm used to. I'm generally like I mentioned, a bit smaller than that, but I'm going to see how the width like affects my skating and then whether if I enjoy it, because I really enjoy the graphics. Like the Grimple Stix is like really cool. The whole theory behind Grimple Stix is like interesting as well, because there is like an interview out there with Peter Hewitt, I think it is. Like he talks about the theory behind Grimple Stix and the branding around it. It's more so that anyone can actually skate this deck. You don't have to be like a team rider or anything like that. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm on the money there. I think I'm in the ballpark, but this Anti Hero here, or Grimple Stix, same really. 8.4, the length is 32 inches and the wheelbase is 14.25. That is the main reason why I sort of got this deck, because I found an Anti Hero with a wheelbase of 14.25. Personally, for me, I don't want to go anything wider than that, and the length of 32 is like perfect. So hopefully this setup is going to be nice. It's going to work for me. It's going to work for my skating. Like the kicks are like really medium to mellow as well. So like I mentioned, like I just said, really medium to the mellow side of the kicks, I reckon. Like there's a solid like 2 fingers of flat on the tail there. It just looks like a really nice deck. The shape of the deck itself is very much like a girl GO52. I feel like it's got a fuller nose, a bit more of a fuller tail. It's just like, yeah, I just find it like that really nice, satisfying shape, very similar to the girl deck that I've been riding of late. But let's get this open. I can sort of see that the camera's not doing a great job on the lighting. Hopefully I can fix that up. But let's get this opened up, gripped up. Got some Sunday grip trying to flatten out behind me, so let's rip her open. Sometimes there is nothing more satisfying than opening a skateboard deck. Twist that off. Sick little sticker there you get there as well. I really like the branding behind Grimple Stix. It looks cool. So we've got like my Sunday hardware grip tape. Never used this one before, to be honest. Not sure what to expect. It's perforated, which is good. Need that perforated grip tape to try and avoid air bubbles. Oh, that was a stretch. And hopefully I don't like fuck this up. Haven't gripped a wider deck, so you've got that there. Personally, I always just like do a bop in the middle and then work my way out. most of you guys who are watching these videos, or hopefully watching my videos, that know how to grip a skateboard anyway, but I have got a how to grip a skateboard if you're interested in watching that video. I'll leave that up in the corner. That'll probably pop up right about now. And that is good coverage, I reckon. So get this up going. No, that was the right way. I don't know what I was thinking there. Trying to get all the air bubbles out. So what's everyone's favourite grip tape? Like, oh, I've used a couple now. Generally you always get Mob with your decks, but lately I've been getting Modus, which is like, it's not too bad. And you also get Jessup, I find. Personally, Jessup's been the worst I've had. I've had Grizzly. That's alright. You don't get that free with your decks because that's more of a, it's classed as like a premium grip tape, I guess, because I don't know. I don't think it's that much better. It's got a cool bear on it, I guess. Alright, so that's off there. That rain. Rain, go away. Come again another day. I just use a file to do this, just because I'm in the garage and I have abundance of files. You guys can use whatever you want. A lot of people use trucks for some reason. I find that odd. I like to do that nice and good. Make sure I really get a good solid line on it. Nice solid outline. You can really know where you're cutting. Where did I put Mr. Knifey Knife? Oh, there he is. Here comes the fun part. It's either you do this well or you butcher this. Forgot to lift it up a little bit. Look at that, one piece. Cut off a little bit. Try and not cut my hands off. Fold it over and sand the edges. I like sanding the edges just to try and avoid any dags and stuff that might pop up. You're always going to get little chunks of your grip tape coming out anyway, so this hopefully just stops it from peeling up. And I always get another little bit. And just sand the top a little bit as well. So that's just a personal thing, just sanding the top. Just to take some of that coarseness and roughness of brand new grip tape away. And always sand up towards the nose. mainly where I put my thumb, because like brand new grip tape, I find it can, like, if you're throwing down a lot like I do, because I'm always off my board, it can like rip up your thumb a little bit. So I always just stand that little area where your thumb is, so you are trying not to get cut up as much. Get me screwdriver, up, pop on. You can also use your bolts, your truck bolts to do this. You put all 4 in, and then you just bop it with a truck. But I have this one right on hand, and then sometimes I just like run this back this way, just to get a bit of that grip tape out of the way. Exciting stuff, but it's all these little things. Sometimes like setting up a skateboard is just therapeutic. I enjoy doing it. I'm sometimes too lazy to do it, but it just means I'm not skating as many decks. So I used to go through decks probably every 3 to 4 weeks, and now I'm stretching it out to more towards that 7 to 8. So it's good on the wallet. And yeah, well, some of the decks I've been riding of late actually have been really holding me up that little bit longer. Even like, say, the Polar deck that I rode, that I cracked. The crack didn't really affect it too much. I ended up cracking this girl deck as well, but I actually couldn't really find the crack in it. But that still skates all right. So I'm going to start this deck up on Thunder Hollow Lights. These are generally my truck of choice. I have snapped a pair, but I'm going to start off with these. Nice light truck. The board's a little bit wider than I'm used to, so hopefully, I'm a bit wider, so it'll be a bit more heavier. Therefore, yeah, just go for that little bit more of a lighter truck. Just hopefully, it keeps it like a little bit lighter. Yeah, the Thunders also won't open up won't close up the wheelbase too much, and it won't open up the wheelbase too much. So it should be that perfect happy medium, I hope. Need to get these, yeah, there we go, in through there. I do enjoy Thunders. No, been riding a mix of indies. Oh no, I haven't been riding indies actually late, because I've been riding 14-inch wheelbases in the last couple of decks I've ridden. So I really found, for me personally, 14-inch wheelbases don't really do it for, I don't want to flick there, yep. Yeah, 14-inch wheelbases don't really go well with indies, but that's just the way I skate, and it just makes me feel like really cramped up. So 14.25-inch wheelbase here. Go with the, start with the Thunders. If I'm struggling or anything like that, I'll probably switch it up to the Ventures. The only thing with Ventures, I really need to use super small wheels. The wheels that I'm riding, I've been just finished riding, or I am riding as a secondary backup deck, a April skateboard. So that's got a 14-inch wheelbase. I could not skate that deck for my life on indies. Struggled on Thunders as well, but Ventures it actually seems to work. So but those trucks at the moment, the wheels I got on those trucks are like 45 mil or something like that. They used to be 52 mil. They've worn right down. So I feel like small wheels and Ventures are a good combination. But for this combination on this deck, I'm going to be using Thunders and 50. Well, they started off with 52 mils. These were the Bones V2 locks. I like the locks, I like the shape. I like squarer wheels in general because, like, one, it just looks better, which is like, it's a really weird thing. I just don't like the look of like like your classic wheel, like really rounded wheel. It's just a odd thing for me personally. But yeah, a square wheel looks nicer, and generally with a square wheel as well, you'll get a wider contact patch. So for me personally, that's better for beginners because you got less chance of sliding out because there's more wheel to grip on your surface. And also, like with a wider wheel, and especially like a wheel like a lock or a conical, it's got that more square cut off. It's better for ledges, like locking into ledges, which is like probably 90% of, starting to venture out a little bit more than just ledges, but I do a lot of like 50-50s, and that's because that's what I enjoy. So the V2 and a square cut wheel will lock into that a lot better than your rounded wheel, so because there's more surface there. But you might get a little bit more drag. You'll get a bit more drag on your slides, but you'll get a better lock. So it's either you have to wax it or go faster. Yeah, good. Oh, that one wasn't working because that one's a Phillips head. The wheels are yeah, STFs. I think they're the skate park formula, 99As, 52 mil. They're probably down to 50 mil now. I've been enjoying them. Like I said, really enjoyed the shape. I reckon if these were made like in 101A, they'll be almost like a perfect wheel. But they go to 103A, and I'm just a little bit scared that's a little bit too slippery. So, what wheels are you guys riding out there at the moment? Because like, I've been curious to try. What are they, Richters? But I've heard so many bad things about them and the noise they make. Like they really sound plasticky and hollow. But at the moment, there's a few skate shops that have like 30% off. So I thought about trying some. Or do I just get more Bones or Spitfires, because I usually just like stick to skating Bones or Spitfires because I've tried other wheels and like honestly nothing else compares. They're just both of the, like, you know what you're getting. They're the two biggest wheel companies for a reason. So and as for bearings, I'm just using Bones big balls, and they're blue, so blue big balls. But they're just like almost the next, not entry level, but like your entry level to Bones bearings are the Bones Reds. And I think it goes Super Reds, and then big balls. They're really good bang for your buck. They're going well. Just like a nice all-rounder type of bearing. I'd suggest them. I'd recommend them. Personally, I rather Bones than Bronson, but everyone has their little different opinion. Saw some good things about Bronson Raws, but again, I wouldn't be paying the $79 AUD, or I think that's about how much they are for those, when I can get something like the big balls for like 40 bucks, and I reckon they're on par for what I do anyway. So this is all nicely set up now. So have a look at that. Nice. Love the graphic. How good is that? How good's the little dude on there? Looks super clean. Really keen to actually get out and skate this, but rain, winter, might have to find a parking lot undercover. But the thing is, like, let's say one of the local shopping centres here, you skate for 5 minutes and security comes and kicks you out, which is like a bit frustrating, really. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Make sure to leave a comment below, hit on that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and if you actually made it this far, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. It means a lot to me and stuff like that. Like I said, hopefully get some footage on this. I might just make a first impressions video. I might tack on some footage at the end of this video, or I might just make a whole new one. But either way, make sure to turn on the bell notification so you can see all the videos and stuff like that. And I'll catch you guys in another video soon. Peace.